been a minute since we've had one of these conversations driving down the road. We are, y'all are gonna have to give me just a second. I got my hand, had my hand right in front of that air conditioner. It's getting cold. Let me just tell you now, that was cold. But someone asked me here a while back what it's like to be a dad to a special needs child. So I felt like this is a great opportunity to answer that for more than just y'all. I'm gonna answer that for myself. But first, we gotta go back. We gotta go back to December 2008, when that little girl was born, and I became a dad. I have never been as nervous as I was in that moment. I don't want to say in a state of panic, because I wasn't panicked. I wasn't scared. I didn't, for the first time in my life, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know much of anything. I was just kind of in this moment of, here we go. I didn't know that in a matter of days, excitement would change to concern. I didn't know what was happening. And I don't talk about Brawley and special needs and all of that stuff, because I'm not educated in it. But fairly recently I made a realization that my daughter has been looked at by some of the greatest doctors around, and they can't figure it out. They don't know. Her mom and I, we have thoughts. We don't talk about those thoughts, because that's all they are, is thoughts. We can't prove anything. But what we can do is be there for that little girl. Our 12-year-old princess, who doesn't talk but gets her point across, who truly has me wrapped around her little fingers, and has since birth. I could go back and tell you stories about her time in the NICU. I remember great details about it. I could tell you stories about how she started to crawl and eat and learn and crawl, and that the first word she ever said was daddy. That I haven't heard in years. But she gets my attention. That little girl has taught me more than any teacher, professor in the entire world. Because that little girl taught me the most important thing that I could ever learn. Love. You see, we think we know what love is. We think we know what happiness is. For those of you who are watching this that know the heifer, you know she knows what happiness is. You know she knows what love is. And if you'll just watch her for a little bit, you too can know what love is and what happiness is. That little girl, y'all call it whatever you want. What I call it is a privilege. I get a privilege to get to call myself her dad. I am sorry for the bouncing. Yay for TxDOT. They don't know what they're doing. But anyways, I'm sorry about that. To answer the question, what is it like to be a dad to a special needs child? Awesome. I get to learn something every day. I get to learn something every day from someone who doesn't use words, but tells me everything I need to know. That's what it's like for me. God bless you guys.